So, as we open, beginning of a new year, as well, on Babylon 5, the last months and, well, the last year really was quite a tumultuous one. The horrific incident with Ambassador Kosh and all the chaos that ensued didn't really inspire people and give faith that the fifth attempt at the Babylon station would be more successful than the last ones. Yet, it still stands 1 year later. Hopefully, continue to do so. The, well, Galaxy's last best hope for peace. So you've been told, Daniel, as your ship just jumped out of hyperspace. As you were informed by the captain that docking procedures would shortly begin. And, well, in less than an hour, you would be on this massive station. No, reading from the reports, it said able to house 250,000 individuals, designed for both humans and aliens, handle multiple types of atmospheres and environments. It hasn't avoided controversy, of course, in the past, but, well, Daniel, there are right now more good things than bad things, at the very least. Though people are still highly skeptical. But as an employee of Earth Alliance, you were sent here, well, do what you do best. Mediate conflicts and manage to finalize certain deals, transactions, be them commercially or more diplomatic in nature. As well, you've had maybe minimal contact with the Centauri in the past, but, well, this place is gonna be a new challenge for your skill set. As many of the species here are quite diverse, hold quite wildly different beliefs, and, well, a lot of them have a lot of pre-existing conflict. Now, luckily for you, Earth Alliance is quite popular within the League of Non-Aligned Worlds, as well, due to their assistance during the Dilgar War. It earned them a lot of good favor. And also, this being an Earth Alliance station, will be given certain, well, privileges. Earth Alliance has already secured above average quarters for you. You were even told it has running water, so you'll have to check that out for yourself. But they will most likely ask you to close different deals between Earth Alliance and minor species. Doubtful you'll be involved with any of the major ambassadors at the very least at the beginning, but, you know, never know. Surprises always exist in this line of duty. Another thing you would have been told is, species come and go on Babylon all the time. Not all of them are so well entrenched within the galactic politics scene. And specifically, you are sent here to handle this new influx of new species that arrive at the station or are directed here or direct their representatives here. Which brings new challenges, but silver lining is the stakes aren't so high, so if a negotiation goes poorly, you don't have that much to lose, especially there's no risk of any wars being caused. Maybe some ruffled feathers, but that's about it. Still, these opportunities can greatly benefit the Earth Alliance, as new and undiscovered pieces of technology can always benefit the scientists. There's certain areas of the galaxy that haven't been properly mapped. Um, Opportunities for rare minerals and elements to be mined or extracted are always quite valuable. And if we don't have to pay those immense explorer ships to do the job for us, all the better. As you sort of check in the files, your papers are in order, as eventually the ship docks and will be escorted in orderly fashion, as security will check in documents led through. This place, well, it seems quite well put together, but as you pass through the checkpoints and you are greeted, well, with the sort of opening hallway that leads into Red Sector, we'll see the surprisingly amount of weird looking individuals, as it takes quite a lot of you to not just stare at them a bit rudely. You've never seen so many aliens at the same place at the same time, and half of these aliens you've only read about. Do you wander around the Red Sector? As you know, this is commercial area, or do you just kind of head for your room first?
I will definitely wander around there, so he can't stare at them. But the commercial sector is probably the best place to take a look at cultures, is looking through the shops and stuff.
Well, there are plenty of areas to sort of inspect, as a lot of the shops here, some of them are ran by aliens, as most of them though are clearly sort of human oriented, but as you will know that a lot of sort of businesses here are quite varied in their ownership. You see like sort of advertisements for like casinos and bars and restaurants. You will see sort of like conference areas where people probably go to have different meetings. As you wander through, you see the sort of the entrance to the Zocalo, as it's called by people here. This massive marketplace filled with all sorts of small kiosks and street vendors that, well, is insanely busy. Give me an awareness roll.
Oh, I'll give my best shot. Hey, it's low success.
So yeah, listen, it's a crowded area, as feel someone gonna bump into you. The kind of like takes a moment before you realize you have been in fact pickpocketed.
Is the pickpocket already getting away, or is it
Yes,
too late?
you kind of like took you a moment too long to
Okay, gotcha.
kind of like look from the back. At least it's humanoid in shape. Most likely a human. Never know.
Yeah, he'll try to walk a bit after her. Hey, get back here! But I think the guy's quickly lost in the crowd.
Yeah, he like if you kind of go up, he'll like bolt. Do you want to chase the guy or not?
He doesn't know the station, and looking at my stun score, Just gotta count the losses, I guess.
Listen, you can go and report this to security. It's fine, but they exist.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He knows security can probably very little. But yeah, but he'll call it in. But yeah. Actually, what do you take? First, you check.
It's your cynicism talking.
It's not cynicism. It's just maybe I guess, but he'll go talk to
What
security.
if Babylon security can handle it?
Yeah.
Pickpockets in the Zocalo?
Listen,
Unacceptable.
This just kind of looks like the place where they probably. This is not the only pickpocket.
Most likely, but well, that is in fact your credits for your budgeted allocation for at least a couple of days.
Ah, god damn it!
Told you
This
this,
will be-
kind of swiped the heart off of you.
Yeah. Oh, this is a embarrassing call in. He'll call security. Listen, maybe Garibaldi will personally hunt them back.
Yeah, listen, you'll find a security officer and he'll kind of like direct you to official office where you can like properly report what was stolen from you. Gonna switch scenes. Also, I will request you your names in parentheses. Hina. Well, unlike Daniel, you've been here for about a month after the transfer of Lita back to Earth, and you were sent here as a replacement. And well, you had enough time to just barely get accustomed with the station. So how you begin your week?
Well, the first thing is she would check her calendar. If there's any business meetings, anything like that she needs to prepare for. But if there's not, listen, Hina finds that the best place to be is best place to be is she'll find a restaurant or a club somewhere that to pass the time. Work tends to find you if you make yourself available. And, well, opportunities to ingratiate yourself tend to find you if you make yourself available.
Yes. Let's say, because I think like the only duties of the resident telepath is to just mediate deals and make sure nobody like bullshits.
Yes.
Okay.
I am the living lie detector.
As so then you just hang out in one of the bars, right? In the Zocalo then? Because that'll be like the prime area.
Yeah, she would.
No. Can give me an awareness roll.
Awareness. That.
Gambling.
I am a gambling man.
Holy
An extreme
shit.
lord, Jesus Christ!
Well, I guess find the picture as well. Hold.
For the pickpocket. That
Yeah, I was
Garibaldi will personally pick Pete up.
it's a guy. Never mind. I need an actual. My first actor.
Oh fuck! I will remove your fucking personality.
Let's see if this is a human or. Let's see. I need to see which race I need to imagine the makeup for.
Nah. This is find someone who oh god, Red's Pinterest board disappoint. Never mind, I know exactly where I need to. My old Friends of Darkness fucking 300 NPC Kanka.
That's true. You can use it now.
Ah, I found him. I was like, I need someone who fits the vibe, and it's a very specific vibe. a scrawny, desperate young man. You see this young man just kind of like, probably by a bit of luck, you see him as he is walking a bit behind another man who was just kind of like looking around, clearly probably a tourist or at the very least a newcomer, the way he's just kind of gazing at everything, very fascinated. You see like the scrawny guy just kind of take advantage and just like swipe his credit chip and just kind of like rushes past as the older man kind of like yells after him, and the young man just kind of bolts. You did get like a good look at his face, like fucking you easily can recognize him. As like you'll see like security will rush over to Daniel and chat with him, as unfortunately by the point the thief is long gone.
Listen, listen. He and I think, you know what, this does seem like a good this does seem like a good chance to maybe make a good impression. I think she'll head to the security office.
Second. See, Mac, this is why I need to fucking like find my own images. Look at this guy. Does this guy inspire fucking competence? Like, yeah, if I saw this guy, I would also believe they have nothing to do against the pickpockets.
This is the guy Daniel looked at.
Listen, there's a reason why the chief of security seems to take a very ton approach.
Garibaldi is like the only one.
Garibaldi is the security for Babylon. He's like a.
I'm gonna fucking glyph the image of the man to Garibaldi's head, and then we'll see him again in 30 minutes.
Garibaldi is in fact a followed for protagonist. He may be a faction leader, but he has to do everything himself.
What about James Johnson? Oh my god, some of these guys, holy shit. James Johnson.
James Johnson, esteemed doer of job, resident of place.
Truly, they were not. How about this guy? Does this guy inspire confidence in you, Mac?
Let's see. Let's see. I suppose it's better than James Johnson.
Oh my god. I need to fucking, you know what? You know, I think we need to bring in Zach Allen a bit. I think we need this guy here. Normally he's gonna transfer like a few months in, but they looked at the staff and they're like, holy shit.
Garibaldi is overworked. He can't hold up the station by himself. And there's like 20 snipers aiming at Sinclair's head right now.
One of them's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unfortunately, I will. Like, holy shit. Like the only likable guy.
Listen, unfortunately, the bit actors for the security team are a little dire.
Now, looking at these guys, how did Clark not get Babylon 5? A single Earth Force task force team.
Well, to be fair, like, most of these guys joined the Night Watch.
Yes.
That's
There's a reason that Sheridan's master plan was just to tell them to go through a door and then lock it behind them.
Yeah. Yeah. Kina, as you listen, you're not gonna talk to Garibaldi directly, because, unlike.
Oh, she knows. Yeah.
I
she knows she's not.
but you can easily, because he's like, not that you can't access him, but he's usually quite busy. But one of the officers you actually have probably interacted the most in the last month in here is one Mr. Zach Allen, who's maybe a bit on the jovial side, but like competent enough at his job. And he is listen, weirdly enough, he has no he doesn't most people when they interact with telepaths are a bit more guarded. Zach doesn't seem to care. I don't know how you would feel about that. Would that make you more or less inclined to like work with him?
Honestly, more inclined. More inclined. She doesn't like care how like mundane people feel, but like, yeah, if you're not gonna be outwardly hostile to me, it's more efficient to work with you than someone else.
So yeah, that may be why he is like your go-to guy. As do you want to let Daniel do his report first? Can I give it like half an hour, or do you want to like be ahead of the curve?
I think I think like she'll wait a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, you'll be taken to the office as a see this man walk in, sit down, say, all right. So what exactly was stolen?
My credit chip was a
What are we
pickpocket ticket.
talking here? 5, 10 credits.
My entire, in fact, monthly allowance actually. I recently arrived at the station.
Okay.
I was the Earth Alliance person, diplomatic staff here.
All right. Well, sorry about the shit introduction, I guess. I assume then it was all credits then. No foreign currency.
Nope.
Well, one of my the officers here says happened in the Zocalo.
Yes, I believe next to one
Like
of the bars at the entrance.
oh grimace. These pickpockets are getting like bolder by the minute.
I suppose I know which areas to avoid in the future.
Hey, listen. Zocalo is usually nice. I think it's just I don't take it personally, but it's like the tourist vibe. People kind of see that a bit more vulnerable.
Yeah, easy pick and what? Yeah, fair enough. I was kind of looking on taking in the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, fine. Normal smart thieves don't pickpocket in the Zocalo, so we'll catch this one soon. In the meantime, well, I guess enjoy Babylon 5 best you can.
Yes. I'll try. I'll try to get used to the sights. I wish you a pleasant evening, officer.
You as well, Mr. Craig. As yeah, kind of like he kind of mumbles himself like, great start to a great week. Well, Daniel, they'll at least one of the officers will escort you personally to your residence in Brown sector.
Brown sector.
Yeah, that's where they have the residential area.
Oh. I don't know. All right then.
They Yeah, because I don't think they would do, because you're not official alliance personnel.
Yeah, fair enough. So yes, I wouldn't be one of the fancy apartments in the fucking green or like blue, especially. No, blue definitely not. No, yeah, yeah, makes actually makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, so as listen, brand sector is more than just the down below.
I just not like.
I think there might be some second fact checks. You know, actually, they would put you in red sector, because I think red sector has like the more nice apartments. So never mind.
I think green sector would be better.
Green set. Well, yeah. Problem is, are you a dignitary? Would you be considered
No,
that?
yeah,
Because
probably not.
that's
Yeah,
for
right.
like diplomatic
Yeah, yeah, he's
personnel
not
and
high
like,
rank enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
yeah.
So.
But I think they would put you in red sector. Red sector probably, I feel like, would have better apartments, and you were given one of the like the best ones for like your position.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah, see, you've escaped the poverty sector.
Brown sector, what amazing.
Yeah, listen, they'll escort you to your residential apartment. As meanwhile, you give it a bit of time, before you venture, and they'll just kind of like let you in, because at the point they know you. You walk into Alan's office, and he kind of like looks up from his papers, looks up and says, "Ah, lovely day to you, Miss Osaki."
Mr. Allen. I'm fairly certain, not fairly certain, I saw a theft not too long ago.
That one happened to have been about an hour ago in the Zocalo.
Uh, yes, actually, was it's quite busy at the time. I kind of caught a glimpse of
He like
glimpse of it. Yeah.
exhales, like puts a hand over his chest, like, "Oh, whew." Tell me, you got like a good glance at the thief."
I did. Would you like me to? Would you like me to uh, create a glyph?
A
In case you're wondering,
protocol. I'm trying to think if that would be like, is that like acceptable?
You think Zach follows the rules completely?
I'm thinking, how can I say? Unless you're a bit busy, I think it might be better to just help me identify him.
I have no arrangements right now.
He'll kind of like smile and nod and say, "Wonderful. Listen." As you guy gets up, I'm sure someone who stole a shit ton of credits clearly is in way over his head if he thinks he can just go around pickpocketing Zocalo. Well, somebody has to talk, so shall we?
Lead the way.
As yeah, Zach knows this place has made himself quite well acquainted, as he's gonna walk you through the station as you arrive in like Brown sector. And oh god, give me a second to find the next actor cast.
Two Strands of Darkness.
Luckily, I don't think I need. Ah, there we go. Like, this guy looks perfect for like a goon for a Nagrok. And I was like, oh wait, that's Anastasius' character.
It looks perfect for a goon.
Mook material.
True, I can't just, yeah. Why even pretend?
You think I was subtle with Daniel Crack and the subtle subtext for cowards?
As yeah, no, listen, you'll see him sort of approach this like clearly like malnourished individual. Says, hey there, it's like the guy immediately starts like panicking as Zach just kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and says, listen. I'm not here to bust your boss's operation. Tell Nagrok I said hello, but that take a bunch of a large amount of credits. Well, let's just say that I'm pretty sure that the thief is, well, new at this, so don't make me like have to start a formal investigation over like the guy he stole them from and a big hotshot back home. Ugh, Commander's gonna have a field day, and really don't want to piss him off. The guy's like sort of kind of like babbling a bit before like Zach again cuts him off and says, I mean, after all, only like I think like normal people walk around with like 60 credits on them. Come on, guy's loaded. I mean, if you steal from loaded people, be annoyed. So, listen, just get me back the money, and we'll call this an honest mistake. You guys like, sure thing, Alan. You got this. Let's get this. Like bolts. As Zach looks very proud of himself. He like glances at you. Not bad for my first month here, huh?
You certainly have a way with these people.
Now, I'm gonna need you to follow that guy. I mean, we'll follow that guy and see if we can get lucky and find the thief as well. See if you recognize anyone around here.
Can do.
As Zach is gonna, you're not gonna walk next to one another, but he's gonna move a bit in front, 10 meters or so, and as you'll sort of head deeper into Brown sector, into the down below. This is an unpleasant place to say the least. The smell, the filth around you is, well, don't usually wander over here, but, well, as me a detect roll. It's only like a basic difficulty. Because now the criminals are like, you stole from what? The officer is also like rattling people. Is sure to move on his own, as yeah, it seems all the noise has spooked the thief, as you will see him kind of like try to discreetly make his way to a different area. As well, how gonna say, how lawful is he now with the regulation of don't do random fucking scans and shut people out and like focus on all that? How diligent is she?
I would say she would definitely try to keep up the appearance of diligent. Like,
Yeah.
especially when she's working with a mundane. If she's here with another member of the Psi Corps, she wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, but right now Zach is nowhere near you. That's why I'm asking, like, in this sort of situation, would you just kind of like keep your guard up as much or relax a bit?
She'd relax a bit.
It's a weird thing you notice. Like, everyone has stray thoughts, usually. At least most people do. Especially in a place like this. So the fact that this guy seems to either keep his quite close to his chest or completely shut you out is stands out like a sore thumb.
Okay.
The question is, are you gonna alert Zack to his presence, or are you gonna let the thief escape more? Or at least try to.
She'll alert Mr. Allen. I don't. This man's non-telepaths don't usually have the ability to do stuff like this, and I don't think this man's an official part of Psi Corps.
Yeah, certainly doesn't look like it. As yeah, you like radio Alan on the comlink, he'll immediately like double back and bolt. As he is in a the thief tries to run, but Zack kind of manages to tackle him to the ground. Like, hey there, buddy, no running away. It's you know, like stealing is a crime. Not good for anyone's health here. It's like the guy's like, listen, I didn't know. I swear I'm never gonna do it again. And it's like cuffing him and pulls him up. Listen, first, take you to the station. Tell me who you who you give those credits to, and listen, I'm sure you'll be fine if you didn't commit any other crimes. He like looks at you and says, "Good catch, Miss Osaki."
I'm always happy to help.
As yeah, he's gonna lead him, gonna take him back to like the security office, and well, they have to do some questioning on him to figure out who the fuck he sold, gave the fake money, and well, not the fake money, but the credits, and hopefully recover some of them. It's gonna be a bit of a procedure. Probably the punishment will be sort of based on if he has any prior records.
Yeah, listen. This is my question, Grant. Because of course, Hina will say for to make any report she has to on this. I imagine has she been given a way to send up like messages to Psycor discreetly?
Oh, absolutely. Probably
Good,
have like more a private channel. There's like the official sort of, I think, like they call it like the gold channel, which is like for like, God, is that only for the military thing? Give me a second. I know for a fact they had like yeah, so you have like, I feel like you have something equivalent to like gold channel, which is like a very high security encrypted and high priority communication channel, which is not like completely proof, but it's at the best you can get.
Yeah, because she would issue a report on this because a normal human being should not be able to block her out.
Yeah.
So she is reporting that she believes that there is possibly a rogue telepath currently in Babylon 5 Security Force custody.
A second. Trying to think. Who would be your main contact back to Psycor?
Bessler's today.
Well, you make the joke, Mac, but
Oh, Shay, did you ask me that?
no, I'm like thinking if you have a suggestion, like Mac just did.
I mean, unironically, considering that she was P12, and in my opinion, she's probably of a generation younger than Bessler. Yeah, there's a good chance because Bessler's a hot shot in it, so they might have assigned him to her to him.
Yeah, I feel like is very young, right? I don't think you've
Yeah,
gone through
like
the
that's
whole...
the thing. Yeah, she is very young. Like I'd say she's probably mid 20s, still very young. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you reach out to your call him handler for this job. Vesher will probably take a minute because the communication he won't immediately be there, but within like 10-15 minutes he'll actually open a live transmission to your quarters. Okay. I received your notice. This is a tricky situation you find yourself in.
It is, yes.
Do you think it will detain him for long.
Assuming if he has no other criminal record, he was caught with pickpocketing. Doubt they'd hold him. Doubt they'd hold him for very long for that.
Difficulty of your situation comes from, well, proving this. And I would rather not have to deal with an official investigation and how you learned about this matter. So my advice, they release him soon, is that you merely approach this individual and try to learn more about him on your own with the goal of, well, offering assistance and perhaps even convincing him to come to Earth, where we will be able to handle matters on our own. Surely this young man must be quite in a precarious position to be engaged in petty crime.
Hina will nod. I'll approach him when he is released from custody.
Very well. Keep me up to date.
I will, sir.
He is clearly a bit, I won't say disturbed, but concerned. And it's not because you just found a random telepath. It may be more there. You want to roll a detect roll?
Yeah, Hina will. Let's see, detect focus, critical. I'll give it a reroll.
Yeah, you realize, well, it was old, so he wasn't like a young, he wasn't like a teenager, it's like a young adult. There have been in the past certain anti-telepath freedom movements. And, well, if this could be, Bester's clearly being a bit paranoid, but he is worried that this might be the sign of, well, somebody clearly transporting telepaths and using Babylon Station as maybe one of the stop points, which is how this man ended up here. But he's not like bringing that up because right now it's mostly his own thoughts and concerns.
Yeah, I don't think Hina will bring it up either, though she is also concerned about it. I won't take up any more of your time, sir. I'll update you as the situation develops.
He'll nod. As he'll end the transmission. Daniel, about an hour or so later, after you've been escorted to your quarters, you'll see there's like a ringing at your door.
Yeah, he'll go open the door. Yeah.
There's one of the security officers on the ship that kind of just hands you a stack of credits. Says, recovered your stolen property. Everything should be in order.
As he looks really surprised. Damn, that was fast though. Huh? Thank you very much.
Doing our job. The I'll say enjoy the rest of your stay here, sir.
Thank you. Have a pleasant evening.
Takes his leave. You see, Daniel, incredible. They caught the pickpocket. The security team must be like the best in the fucking galaxy.
There's 2 good agents here.
Listen, they're like the best.
Garibaldi and fucking.
Lena, did this man implant thoughts into your head? You sound really weird right now.
God, I hate Byron. Listen, the railroad is run by sensible people. Stop around.
One of the rewrites. I don't.
No, listen. No, unironically, Underground Railroad in Babylon 5 is you might call it on the nose. It is led by the only black main character on the station.
That was not one of the subtle writing choices in the show. I'll bet.
Don't worry, Franklin will pay for his crimes.
So yeah, well, Daniel, your 60 credits have been in fact saved. You have money. I'm sure there's anything you want to do right now.
Honestly, no. Probably just getting up his, unpacking his stuff, getting his apartment ready.
Yeah, well, they didn't lie. Now you do have a very limited allocated
Rations, like water is like ration.
You have some water rations you can use each day, which amounts to one very quick shower. But listen, for this place, it's impressive. So they clearly did. Listen, they are paying a lot for this room. You better see results in 1 year. But yeah, meanwhile, how are you gonna proceed with this next step of your plan?
Yeah, well, she'll go she'll try to observe see when he gets let out. Because she needs to. She'll need to be able to. Need to make contact with him again, the thief.
They might pain him for a bit. Now listen, Zach is, in fact, well, only caught him because you could put some pressure on that.
I think Hina will, yes.
Because I don't think there's any official way for you to even determine how long they're gonna keep him and when they're gonna release. Unless you snoop around, might be more obvious. So yeah, if you approach Zach, he is filing some paperwork and says, I was about to say this looked like a crappy week, but then you showed up and it made everything better for me.
Glad I could be the ray of sunshine in your life.
Truly are. Anything I can help you out with?
So it was just all an idle curiosity, but well, once I get curious about something, kind of sticks in my head a bit. How long is the thief going to be detained for?
He only had this is his first time. Already released him. Just banned his access to the red sector. Just some poor desperate kid. You know, it makes me kind of sad because I know these folks always end up in brown sector and the down below, and it just kind of keeps spiraling. The crime is just God. Every time I say, "Hey, listen, maybe we should like figure something out for these people," I get told, "No, Zach, you're stupid." Just kind of send me back.
Oh, this is a station built first and foremost for politicians, and how do most politicians like to handle their problems?
Ah, that's true. Bunch of rich assholes, if you ask me.
Yeah. You know, we'll just say. Yeah, you know what we'll just say. I hope something does get done. It's not a sustainable thing in the long term, but well, unfortunately, that's how these things usually go. Things have to get really bad before most people notice.
Nobody takes care of a fire until it starts causing too much smoke, eh?
Exactly.
Well, I just hope I won't have to arrest this kid in like a month.
No, Cena will say. Cena will say. Well, maybe if he can't be persuaded from a life of crime, at least well, maybe he'll be taught to be more subtle.
Now listen, as long as he stays to pickpocketing, that's like the least of my worries. Usually the problem is with these people is they keep escalating or more desperate. Luckily, I don't think he's hasn't done any drugs. Or no, quick little medical checkup and seemed fine, healthy.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, anything else? I mean, I do enjoy your company and all.
You know, we'll say. Well, I said it was an idle curiosity. Listen, if there's ever anything else, just let me know how I can help.
Got it, ma'am. Formed. So just kind of like file the report away. Such an easy workload today.
That's good. You should be very happy. Listen, Talia Winters wouldn't have helped him with this.
No, absolutely. Like, not my job. But yeah, as you take your leave now, at the very least, honestly, if he's been banned from Red Sector, there's only like one other place he can be, which unfortunately for you is the Brown Sector.
Yeah, she'll go down to take a look.
Back into the filth of society.
Truly a stunning example of mundane degeneracy.
I'll say you can give me a dex roll. It's gonna be an extreme to just find him on the first go.
Extreme already. Roll. Listen. No, I'll keep that. Yeah.
Gonna say. Yeah, listen, brown sector is still quite big, but he's out of money, clearly desperate. So he's probably in the down below area where people like him won't stand out too much, and he might find some work. Illegally, of course. But you've been on the station long enough. No. There's a guy. This guy. I don't. Fuck is his race called? It's not good. His race has no name. Wonderful.
Nameless race, League of Non-Aligned.
His race on the wiki is his name's race. Wonderful. I'll make the race name.
I love Yoda's species.
We
Yes.
have we have the four main races plus the miscellaneous section called the League of Non-Aligned Worlds. Everybody else is in there.
Also, nobody. I'm gonna. There you go. Guy.
I love weird bug people.
Yeah, Negrach is well, he is well known to basically do all sorts of business. He is mostly in the smuggling section, but listen, probably does a lot of other fucking. So if this guy is down here, there's like a 100% chance that even if Negrath doesn't employ him directly, he knows what the fuck is he doing right now. This guy has sort of has a stranglehold on the criminal enterprises in the down below.
Listen, luckily, I think right now, I think we might have a lot to offer each other right now.
He certainly won't ask any questions if you're willing to pay. And I'll say this: everyone, like both you and Daniel, can start with 3 cash. You don't have any specific gear, so I'm just gonna give you cash total. So yeah, listen. Negrath has a place of business. Can go and meet with him if you want.
Yeah, I think she would or request arrange a meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll kind of like as you put the pressurized mask on and you walk into this very smoky room as well. He is gonna sort of look at you. It's many pairs of eyes as he'll speak with a bit of a distorted voice. How can I help?
Yeah, Mr. Nagath. I am looking for a specific person that I believe is seeking employment in the down below.
Wrath knows many opportunities. Which ones do you seek?
And she'll give a description of the guy.
as kind of like listens to your description, says, Grath might know of this individual you seek, but Nagrath's memory is not very good. Might require some assistance.
Of course, as how much money will it cost, Grunt?
1 cash.
Yeah, as she'll just like slide the credits over, she'll say, "This should cover a trip to the pharmacist. Get some medication."
Good, good. Several clicking noises. You can hear them as he like takes the money. He has approached one of the Grass people. Desperate. Could be in Section 5 right now.
Hina will give a nod. Thank you, Nagath.
As he'll just kind of click several times in response. Take your leave and... Well, I'm gonna take you, it's not that far away, as you'll take one of the transport tubes and be there in about 15 minutes, as you will see the guy just kind of like talking to presumably one of Grath's people. He's just kind of like getting exasperated. Come on, man, like, I'm literally willing to do anything, just like another chance. Guy's like, okay, listen, buddy, just wait for like 10 more minutes before he like sees you approaching it. Just kind of like pats him on the shoulder, as the young man will also turn in your direction, a bit confused, and the guy just says, actually, I remembered, don't have anything to pay you with. So he just kind of gives him a shove forward, turns around and takes his leave.
As Hina's just going to say, yeah, Hina will just say, financial difficulties.
Yeah, like, obviously. Who are you?
I'm Osaka Hina.
Okay.
And I wanted to come down here to apologize. It's that officer's a friend of mine. I owed him a favor, but I wanted to talk a bit.
Holy shit, you were with the security. You wanna like give me like a speech roll. This guy is like, oh shit, that's true. You were like be arrested again.
Yep.
They'll kind of say, what want exactly?
Well, wanted to. This might sound a little forward, but find the best course of action for this conversations like this is to rip the band-aid off. Are you a telepath?
What now?
She'll say, when I saw you, you blocked me out. Now listen, I'm not going to report you to anyone. I could have already done that. I'm just curious on if you are and why you're down here.
Give me like a detect roll.
Detect roll. Alrighty.
Just reading how the fucking layout is distributed, my brain's fucking bleeding. The math I have to do for things. Yeah. Is genuinely confused. Listen, lady, I don't know what you're on about.
As Hina will actually say, oh yeah, because he'd be actually confused. Yeah, holy shit. Hina's thinking, God, is it some man who developed telepathy and doesn't know?
It's rare, not impossible. Especially if he's not, because it doesn't take like a powerful telepath to just passively shut himself out. It would be like a P1, P2, P3. Unless you like you could, because like he didn't like block something you intentionally. He was just blocking your passive read. It's much easier to do.
Hina will just say, again, the reason I asked is did a bit of a passive thing with my telepathy, and either your mind is very empty or you blocked it out, which is not an easy thing for non-telepaths to do.
Like, as very like incredulous look. It's like, I don't know, but listen. Are you gonna? I have like things I need to do. Like, if you don't mind,
If you're willing to indulge my curiosity, I can pay you for the trouble.
Okay. No, yeah. Well, I'm willing to take that. How much money are we like talking here about?
Grant, how much wealth is represented in like one cash?
Oh, I'll say this, like roughly, I feel like inflation is weird in this. I'll say like one cash would be like your like 1 week's worth of like some basic necessities like water, roughly speaking. But like it's not like an insane amount of money, but like it's definitely like sizable.
As Hina will say, Well, if you indulge my curiosity and allow me to do some basic examinations, she'll then state the amount of money that the one cash would be worth.
See, we can just pay him in food. Nothing on a hot meal
Yeah, it's
guy.
more of a thing. It, it's more of just a thing. Like, yeah, like she'll just say like when she says pay, it's like the payment can be in your choice. I can just give you the cash. I can give you food. Like it, like however he prefers to be paid for this.
Well, I'm suggesting to you because if you pay him in food, then well, listen, he has to come to your quarters because you're not just gonna give him a lunchbox, which gives you more
Yeah.
chances to like fuck with him. It depends. Plus, giving him food and water is a bit more personable than just giving him money and letting him fuck off.
Yeah, I think that's what she do. Like she said, like she would. She'll say. She'll like divide, like, there'll be like a sum that she'll give him, but then the rest would be in like regular food and water and like helping with that stuff.
Are you gonna... What exactly do you want me to do for this?
Well, I am going to do, with your permission, of course, some scans to verify if you are a telepath or not. Don't worry, I won't be. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. And if you are a telepath, I might coach you on how to do some basic scans as well.
I think you should give me a speech roll. This one.
Yes. Let's see. Speech. Does Silver Tongue apply here? Alrighty.
Good go all in.
Now, so this is my question. If I go all in, can I still use my mastermind to run a roll of any kind?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go all in. Okay, I'm gonna spend an adrenaline to do mastermind.
The
Repeat the
dice
roll.
hate you.
All right, you can do a free reroll again
Yeah,
instead
you
of
can
one
do that.
dice on the one.
The dice do hate you.
Italy said.
Yeah, he'll think. Okay, listen, I'll like take the food and you can like scan my mind or whatever that even means. Like I don't know what like thing you're offering me for to like do, but I'm not like, that sounds kind of weird. I'll be honest. As you realize that this man has no fucking idea who Psychor even is, it seems like he's fucking lost. This is weird, dude. This is a level of uneducation that's
Ooh.
bizarre.
Do you not know what the Psi Corps is?
No? Should I?
It's an organization which houses and employs human telepaths. Ranges for their work, or ranges for their security, ranges for their accommodations.
Does it make sense why they would employ you then?
Yes, and if you are a telepath as well, they'd be interested in helping you too.
Do they pay?
They arrange for you. They arrange for work as a commercial telepath. So yes, they pay in an indirect way.
Yeah, no, that sounds great actually.
Yeah. She'll give a nod.
Gonna come along. You again. This man is clearly like, he hasn't been properly eating or drinking. He is it is a bit of a miracle when Alan was like, yeah, it seems physically fine. other than, well, the fact that he's clearly poor and been living in shit conditions for a while. But yeah, no, he's gonna tag along. Although, unfortunately, this brings up on your new problem. He has been banned from Red Sector, and I think that's where your quarters would, unless I'm incorrect.
Would most likely be in Red Sector, yeah.
Actually, because that's my thinking. Are technically part of Earth Alliance, so would you put in? Well, I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Since you are in fact officially employed, so it's not like you're not the.
Do we know where Talia and fucking Lita were? Then again, because yeah.
Holy shit! I clicked on the.
What you seeing,
Holy
Grant?
shit! How many? How yes. Yeah, unironic how the wiki, these people. Listen, it may be a small fan base, but my god, do these people.
We're fanatical.
I was like, who the fuck would document this? The wiki page, apparently. Yeah,
There
her
are
quarters are in blue 14. Never fucking mind.
There are dozens of us.
Holy shit. References and everything, yeah. Maybe they did ship out on you, Daniel. They sent you to Red Sector. Maybe they should have sent you to Blue.
Well, I think blue is like only for mostly. I think for like the
Listen. You keep the telepaths happy.
Yeah, blue's for the actual station staff. Green is for the higher level diplomats, and then so I think it makes sense for it to be in red. Like, I imagine like blue's only for.
Problem is, listen, I would say, no. See, I like the milder preference, Mac. I think it's funnier if they just cheapen out on you.
I think you see, Mac. You understand? Hina is technically a government employee, as she is employed by the Psi Corps to be a commercial telepath. You are a civilian contractor.
You sit in Red Sector with the rest of the station personnel, the poor fucking. So once you prove yourself, maybe. But yeah.
You move to green, but not to blue.
So unironically, you do bypass the restriction because he's not banned from blue, he's banned from red, and technically if he goes on your clearance, you get him through checkpoints.
Absolutely.
This is a funny loophole. Yeah. Yeah, he'll follow you on then. Bring him to your quarters as you can get him a hot meal and we'll golf it down. As a okay, so now you just how does this like scanning my mind work? I was gonna say, actually, did you even ask his name first? Because now I feel a bit bad about calling him thief.
I mean, yeah, at some like she would have asked his name at some point on the trip.
Say, Oscar. You will not give a last name.
All right, listen. Hino will say, "I need you to calm yourself and try to imagine a mental wall of sorts. I'll try to find my way through that wall."
Right? Like, kind of closes his eyes and squints a bit. Can give me a. Can give me a detect roll. It's an extreme difficult.
Extreme, alrighty. Let's not give you free reroll.
So, you push through this guy's mind. You try to like start scanning his thoughts, and then you. It's a weird thing. As this mental block he has, it's solid. It's rock solid. You have to. You won't. I assume you're not gonna go. You're not gonna be forceful with it. You're not gonna. Don't want to cause him any pain or anything.
Yeah, no, it's more like because if he's a mundane guy, then he would not be able to stop her at all. So she's being very just like surface with it. Yeah.
It's problem is this. There's a seal. There's a seal placed around his mind, his thoughts, and it's a seal you can't push past. At least not without like some serious fucking effort from your part, and it'll cause some severe pain. Like he needs to undergo like a deep scan at the very least for you to be able to push past this. This is highly abnormal.
Yeah, that she will kind of like withdraw from it, that she'll say. Have quite the telepathic seal around you.
Oh, he's rubbing his forehead a bit. God, that was so awkward. I could just. Ugh. So that's how it always feels. My skin crawl.
Scanning is. It's not always unpleasurable, but it is often so. But this, I will say, it's the fact that there was that wall, the fact I could not get through it without going deeper, I think would indicate you at least have some degree of telepathic talent. Let's call them normal person would not have been able to block out a direct scan from me at all.
Does that mean I can still get the job, or?
Yes, of course. I can send a message to my superiors, and if you're interested, you can start undergoing training to learn more about your gifts, and of course they'll provide you housing, food, amenities, and when that training is done, they would arrange a job for you. Gainful employment.
Sounds reasonable enough. Where do I sign up?
Ina will say, I'll send a message to my superiors, and they should, they should be here with haste.
He'll nod. Right. I suppose I'll just go and wait in Brown sector. Thanks for the meal and the credits.
Hina will nod, and she'll say, "Be sure to visit you. Shouldn't take too long, but I'll be seeing you."
All right. Have a good day, as he'll take his leave.
Yeah, she will send the an updated report to Bester.
As he won't send the message personally, but there will be a response about a couple of hours later that he and another Psychop will personally be coming to retrieve this man, which is highly unusual yet again.
Yeah, we'll just respond with an affirmative.
All this is going on. Daniel, well, your first day was a bit sort of agitated. You will be provided your first job as well. In fact, this is a golden opportunity. It seems there is a find it. You know what? Actually, I'll say the message will come that they've selected a deal for you to mediate. In exchange, it's a weapons transaction between Earth Alliance and the Narn regime. As you kind of like read some of the files, they want you to close the sort of the close the deal yourself, and right now it seems there's some disagreement on pricing issue. But this is a golden opportunity, Daniel, because we're not gonna deal with a small fry. Probably gonna deal with the Narn ambassador himself.
Yeah, that's a big name. That's a big name.
Listen, your meeting is scheduled for later tonight.
I want to
reserve the room. Probably as you'll study a bit the cases. Give me like a no roll.
Yes, sir. Too basic, my beloved. Let me give it a normal reroll. An extreme! Holy
There
shit.
you go. Well, listen. You like study these documents and like realize there are like a lot of heavy weapons. Like the amount you kind of like look on this deal would be enough to sort of, because they're like battle cruiser weapons. This is like it's a small deal for like the governments, but these cannons would be definitely used and could be used to arm certain spaceships. This well, this is highly well. You do know that the Narn are rather military organization. They do engage in skirmishes quite a lot. Usually Earth Alliance doesn't fucking do this, and it's a bit weird that they're asking you to finalize this deal instead of, you know, station personnel. You get the feeling that this might be some that extreme success. You get the feeling that there might be
It's
some
a
more
black op.
fucking
It's a black op, yeah. Covert interests like either military industrial complex, some shady guy in the Air Force.
They're
one of those
clearly
two.
trying to do this without like using the proper channels. Yes, they have no involvement.
This was a private corporation.
Guys, we're
You
just
just had-
selling weapons to like Narn through like a third party.
I just found these Nova cannons in my warehouse.
And without extreme, I'll say the weapons again. They're not like now that you look at it, the quantity and the sort of the weights of these because they will include some technical specifications, which normally, again, it's not like your area of expertise, but at the very least you can understand sort of weight distribution. They don't seem like very big guns, clearly like meant for spaceships, but not very big. But there's the large amount of credits that Earth Alliance is wants to this deal to be finalized and on. Larger than normal. There are some very expensive weapons, so you can imagine maybe something experimental as well. So that sort of positive optimism. Oh god, they give me such an important thing. Turns into more of a holy shit that this goes wrong.
Holder. I'm the bag holder.
You are in fact the bag holder.
They threw it at me.
Now listen, Daniel. You can do the deal, or you could let someone know about this, like the station personnel.
This is in fact a sus operation here.
Listen, your civil duty is to report this. Because this might, while the weapon transaction's not gonna physically happen on the station, the paperwork still leads back here, and so it depends. If you wanna go tell Commander Sinclair about this, report it.
Listen, Daniel is a proud supporter of the current administration. I support the president and Sinclair by proxy. I think they're cool, sorry. Daniel does not support you, Clark. I'm sorry. We ain't doing your shady dealings. Listen, but even besides his like philosophical leanings towards yeah, he's just too. He also doesn't want to hold the fucking bag for selling nukes to the fucking Narn. He doesn't want to be the guy who, like, when the Centauri ask, "Hey, who sold the nukes to these guys?"
Listen, these are weird weapons. They're never gonna be able to trace it back to us.
What if it's me? What about me though?
Listen, we'll keep you safe.
Exactly. No. So
yeah, up to you if you want to report this weird sus deal.
yeah. Yeah, he will go towards
Listen, Zach Allen, as you walk back into his office, he looks at you and says, tell me somebody didn't rob you again.
he kind of chuckles. No. Not today, but I do believe something else weird is going on, but I think a bit more bigger than pickpocketing.
And here I was hoping for a nice, quiet week.
Babylon 5 is one of the busiest places in the galaxy in terms of events.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't pay me though for it.
Nah.
So, how can I help you? What seems to be the problem?
I think this is a matter that I think we should tell your superior, specifically maybe even station command, that I've recently arrested you on a job, and let's just say the details are a bit worrying, to say the least.
All right. Is this related to any diplomatic incidents, violent issues, or perceived threats for the station's security?
Say specifically to name the child, it's a arms deal involving the non-regime.
Give me a speech roll. It's only a basic difficulty, but he's like,
Yeah.
I guess it's the Narns. It makes sense if it involves the Narns, but like,
Yeah.
these fucking reptiles.
Yeah, this is a copper. That's why I want to speak to say. He wants to quickly move to higher command.
There we go. I'll say, all right. I'll forward this to Chief of Security, and he'll be here with you shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Yeah. He's gonna like reach out to Garibaldi on the comlink. Just hear some.
New quest acquired, Garibaldi.
You just, because the comlink is like you, as he's like talking to Garibaldi, you do hear some fucking kind of like shouting in the background noise. Okay, so the chief is a bit busy. He'll be here in like 30 minutes tops.
That's perfectly fine by me.
Want like a
Some coffee, I wouldn't mind some coffee. I'm not sure what you have here. I'm not sure about the.
I was about to say only water. They
yeah.
Kind of like, where's your water is. Yeah, 30 minutes later, you will see Garibaldi walking in as he's like adjusting his collar a bit. Then he like quickly puts his hands in his pockets and said, Chief Security, what's this about?
It's a I think it's about a rather what I believe to be a relatively high-profile deal that is kept relatively low-key, involving I'm not a weapons expert myself, but some rather serious armaments.
All right. Well, weapons deals are permitted by station's regulations. Why is this one so concerning?
Because it's a bit weird considering the big large numbers involved, the fact that it went through me and not you or any other official channels.
So, kind of
Yeah, and
I
he'll,
presume
and
you
he'll
provide the files of like,
yes. You just show the numbers basically, like, and like show some of the technical details that Daniel doesn't understand himself.
so
You see, like
this is some, you don't see
it's above my.
shipments this big usually here.
Yes, it's also a bit above my usual pay grade. I usually deal with food shipments, construction contracts, and the like.
This
I had a few hours.
let me guess, this is a third party, isn't it? As he like points to the corporate name on the fucking documents.
Yes, I'm a civilian contractor.
Oh, you poor man.
As now just kind of nods. Yeah, it's I think someone just threw a rather large bag at me. And told me to hold it.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna bring this to the commander, and we'll handle it. I'll get back to you with whatever has been decided to do about this. Appreciate you bringing this up. Like, pats you on the shoulder. You will notice why he was maybe keeping his hands in his pocket before. They do look like he was in a fist fight recently.
Garibaldi's a busy man.
Beating fucking thieves in the fucking brown sector. As yeah, listen. He'll take this to Sinclair and you can go and rest easy for the night because holy shit tomorrow.
It's gonna be hell tomorrow. Some people are gonna be mad.
Yeah,